So this is where the struggles began. New York City, the greatest city on earth, and I am across from the Federal Building. And as we all know, in Manhattan, as we all know, this is where they found black people buried. So I'm pretty sure you are familiar with this. If you're not, please do some research on it. Across from the FBI building in New York City, the history is when they started to break ground for the Federal Building. They found all of these slaves. Well, they call them slaves, but they found all these black people, and this was their burial ground, and they preserved it, and they moved the bodies over here that was found in this particular area. Of course, they was found all over Wall Street area, downtown Manhattan. I don't know if you could see the indent. I'm not sure if you can see that or if the camera captures that. Yes, it does. But these are the bodies that are buried right here. And it's sad to say that with the beautiful writings, we will never forget. We will never repeat. We still keep doing the same thing. So whenever I get a chance, I just pay homage to all of my ancestors, because truly and honestly and physically, I am walking on your shoulders. Thank you for being you. Trying times. This is to symbolize the slave ships. The point of no return. And that is where the struggles begin. And this is where my struggles begin. A lot to take in, a lot to deal with. But if they can do it, who am I to complain? The hardship that human beings have to go through in life. Not because of their own doing. Because the system. But as I walk this, I realize that I come from something so much greater than what I was taught and what I thought. I come from something so much bigger, a connection that can never be broken. I come from something of the past that I need to guide me into the future. I come from something that is marvelous and words cannot begin to explain or justify. But I am here, and I make sure to be here to study the peoples that are my ancestors. Find my way. The circle is the most important thing. 360 degrees from beginning to end. What starts out one way will end in a different way. But those differences still meet up. So my journey is interwoven into the journeys of the peoples that were here before myself. It is that journey of love and commitment, of dedication, and never bowing down or giving up to what is clearly deceiving them out of the truth of who they are. Infant under 2.5 months. Child between 6 and 10 years old. $35 old, 5 years old, 5 years old, and 29 years old. So young in life, and it has been cut short. Imagine losing your own child, an infant between 6 months and 1 year, off of stupidity. One thinking they are better than the next, knowing that history does not back that up. What history does back up is that these people come from the beginnings. The beginnings of humanity. And everything they knew and everything they had was taken away from them. All as we see the circle. This is the circle of life. The circle of life. This is the circle of life. Be very careful of every direction and every turn that you take, because it always comes back around and full circle. Thank you to the gods of my ancestors. Thank you to my ancestors. And thank you to me for making sure that I remember them throughout my daily life, throughout my struggles, throughout my sacrifice, throughout my happiness, throughout my sadness. Because I know I come from them, and I would not want to come from anything else. Be strong mentally, and you can accomplish and achieve anything you want and bust through all that prevents you from you becoming the better version of you.